Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Lily Ball. In the cleanup spot for London, in right field, number 12, Chloe Cunningham. Hitting fifth at third base, number 11, Lorraine Durham. At shortstop and batting sixth, number 16, Chloe Spencer. The designated hitter this afternoon, number 21, Sophie Alt. On the mound for London will be number 3, Annabelle Siren. And batting ninth, number 13 at first base, Cadence Jackson. Allison Webb is behind the plate for the Red Raiders. And now, the starting lineup for your 2026 Bellefontaine Chieftains. Leading off and in center field, number 1, Cameo Green. Batting second at shortstop, number 24, Ava Dolan. Behind the plate for the Chiefs, number 9, Addison Weichel. Hitting cleanup and pitching for Bellefontaine today, number 28, Joy Fogan. At the hot corner and batting fifth, number 19, Chloe Heminger. Batting sixth and in right field, number 4, Briley Joseph. Batting seventh at first base, number 16, Elena Boyd. Our designated hitter batting eighth, number 26, Natalie Cantor. Hitting ninth and at second base, number 6, Paxton Stewart. And in left field for the Chieftains today, number 10, Addison Smith.
All right, boys. Are you Avery's dad by any chance?
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to this windy, cold afternoon here in Bellefontaine, Ohio, as the London Red Raiders travel all the way to Bellefontaine to take on the Lady Chieftains. It is senior night tonight. Jeremy, let's talk about real quick before this leadoff hitter. These two teams just faced each other 2 days ago. Bellefontaine got a really close win. Talk about Fogan and what she has to do tonight to be able to maintain this Red Raider offense.
Yeah, she's just got to keep the ball low in the zone. Try to force some ground outs. Definitely at the beginning of this lineup. Good lineup here, Andy, for London. And the biggest thing is the Chiefs just need to score some runs. Offensively, it's been a little bit of a struggle this year, only scoring 85 runs, but 8 runs on the last game against London. So hopefully they can keep the sticks hot and keep it going here tonight. First pitch in there for a strike, just fouled off.
Webb, you got the count 0-1 to Webb. Low and inside, pitch 2, brings the count up to 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the lefty in the circle tonight, Joy Fogan, also one of the best hitters for the Chiefs. 10 home runs on the season, really playing good softball for the sophomore.
Little tapper to first base.
Good play there, and just ran over, tagged the base, and an easy out there for Boyd.
Now hitting for London, center fielder, number 1.
It's always really good to get the leadoff hitter out. You want your leadoff hitter on the bases. It's great for Fogan and the Lady Chieftains to get the leadoff hitter out.
Absolutely, inducing those ground balls. Don't let anything get in the air and try to get past you to, put people in a scoring position. And great at bat there, but just nubbed it off the first and an easy out for the Chiefs.
And it looks like Joy's keeping everything low like you just talked about, Jeremy. So let's see if she can keep it low and pick her spots.
Sims up here for London.
First pitch, ball outside. Oh,
No.
strike outside.
Good pitch there. Sims coming into the season hitting a little over 350 on the year.
Pretty good batting average.
Yeah, her on base percentage. So she draws quite a few walks. So her on base percentage is 400. So 4 out of every 10 times she's getting to first base. That's pretty impressive.
And Joy's about to throw the 1-1 pitch. It's off. Looked like it was low. Count goes to 2-1.
She's definitely leaving everything down in the zone here, not leaving anything up to try to drive anything here.
1 out for the Lady Chieftains, top of the first. High and outside, brings the count to 3-1.
Just a hitter's pitch here, Andy. Most of the time a fastball's coming, you can try to unload on one here.
Got to be aggressive at the plate, anything close.
Good spot there.
Right pitch, great pitch. Low outside.
Gets this thing to a full count here, and pretty big pitch, even though it's only the first inning. But good movement there, Andy, and gets a strikeout.
First to batter's box for London, left field, number 22.
Beautiful full count pitch by Fogan. Had a lot of movement to the outside, man. That ball was dancing before it got to the plate.
I believe coming into the game, she needed 7 strikeouts to get to 100 on the season, which pretty impressive for the sophomore.
That's very impressive, and her at the plate's very impressive. 10 home runs on the year.
Just misses outside there with fastball. Looked like maybe a rise ball there. Ball up for London, the left fielder.
1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, she thought about going, and she did. Brings the count to 1-1. High outside fastball.
Infield's definitely looking ready. They're down and moving on every position here.
2 outs. Great
Another
pitch,
good
right down the
pitch.
middle. Joy Fogan's looking really good. Like you said, it's the start of the game, but she looks like she's got good stuff today. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the first.
And the 3-hole hitter ball for the Red Raiders of London. Hitting .381 on the season. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs.
Great at bat. She's staying alive. Just needs to kind of straighten that out a little bit. Looks like she's a little late. Probably needs to start her swing just a little bit earlier. Fogan's really throwing the ball in there. Keeping everything low, hard to hit. Great placement on the pitches. Beautiful pitch.
Oh, and gets the strike out there looking. Great first inning there for the Chieftains.
Fogan records 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. We're about to bring up the Chieftains at the bottom of the first. Score is still London 0, Bellefontaine 0.
And we're back to start the bottom of the first inning here. Pitching for London is Siren number 8. Batting leadoff for the Chieftains will be Cameo Green, the center fielder. Just a freshman. The Chieftains, really young squad, Andy. A lot of potential for sure in the coming years. They do have 5 seniors tonight on senior night, but a very young team overall.
Well, it kind of looks like the future's bright for Bellefontaine, as in girls softball. Middle school ball, really good. A lot of talent coming up in the next few years. Young team, they're going to be even better next year. I can't wait to see it. And I felt like every sport that we have called for Bellefontaine this year, we've talked about how young every team that Bellefontaine has this year.
Yeah, they
a
are.
lot of young kids.
Absolutely, they are extremely young, and a lot of these young ladies play, other sports and big roles on a varsity level. So, Bellefontaine coming into this game 4-15, but did get a win over London earlier this week. London's coming in 9-8. I would say if you talk to the head coach for Bellefontaine, if they can hit the ball and score some runs, only 85 runs on the season, averaging a little over 4.5 a game is tough, because the CBC is absolutely loaded with really good softball, and 4 runs generally isn't going to do it against the pitching that you're going to get.
And we got the freshmen starting us off.
Looking like maybe a slap bunt here
That's
on
what
the
I was
left
just about
side.
to say. And the first pitch is off. Bunted.
Really good
Great
play.
bunt.
And she's
And
safe.
Great hustle down the first baseline. Bellefontain's got a runner on board.
That's a tough play to make from any position. Third baseman's charging there. Pitcher has to get out of the circle. Catcher's got to get up and try to fire it to first. When you're on that left side of the box already, you're already a step or two ahead. And as quick as she is, a little bit of small ball from Bellefontaine to start the game here.
And we have the standout senior Ava Dolan coming up to the plate for Bellefontaine. One thing I did notice during warm-ups, London's catcher has a really, really good arm. Let's see if Bellefontaine has a chance to steal these bases today.
Absolutely. Dolan has 11 hits on the season, couple doubles, 3 RBIs, hitting .239.
Fake bunt goes for a strike.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to pinch in here and get a runner in scoring position.
Ball was high and outside, but Ava committed. Low and outside brings the count to 1-1. Runner on first for Bellefontaine. And here's the 1-1 pitch.
She offered.
Strike.
But
Catcher drops
she
it,
is up.
throws down. She's up.
You're going to get a little pass ball there. Gets the runner over to second. Gets one in scoring position for the 2-hole hitter Dolan here on senior night. One of the 5 seniors.
1-2 count for Ava Dolan. Runner in scoring position for the Chieftains. Ball's hit to short.
Waiting for the throw. She did advance the runner to third there. Great base running there by Cameo Green.
And great at bat. Sacrifice. Fielder's choice.
Absolutely. Addison Wyckold, catcher, 3-hole hitter.
Another great stick for the Chieftains.
Yeah, definitely a consistent player for the Chieftains. 4-year player. Really good at almost any position that you put her at.
And she's taking it to the next level. Going to be playing at Marietta next year. So she's been a huge part of this team for the last 4 years. A huge contributor. You can put her anywhere. She's a utility player.
Yeah, she has 27 hits, 8 doubles, couple triples, a home run, 13 RBIs, and only hitting .509, Andy. Half the time she's getting on the base, just by hitting the ball, let alone walks. When your batting average is .509, that's how you're getting to that next level.
Counts 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Low outside. Gets Addison swinging on that. Brings the count to 1-2.
Looking for any contact here, trying to drive this run home. Give the Chieftains a lead in going to the top of the second here potentially.
Well, it was like you were saying earlier. They have to find ways to generate runs. Nice
shot.
She
left
right
one
over
hang.
short.
She found a gap and is definitely going to 2 here. Gets the run in for Green. What a good hit on there on senior night. They just left that hanging, and she just drove it, found a hole to left center there.
Next up for the Chieftains, the pitcher.
And that puts the Chieftains on the board 1. 2-0 against the London Red Raiders. Great hit by Addison.
Joy Fogan up.
She can take it deep.
Yeah, she can
home
absolutely
runs.
hit the ball.
Incoming pitch. She bunts it straight to the pitcher. A little hard off the bat for Fogan, but she advances the runner over to third base. 2 outs.
You know, something about Joy, about 1 of every 5 at-bats she's hitting a home run. That was her 49th at-bat. She has 10 home runs.
I just don't know if I'd have had her bunting in that
Yeah,
situation.
I don't think I have her bunt there, but I don't know if you guys just seen that. It's something that's uncoachable, what Joy just done there. She tells the next player that's coming up, hey,
here
this
we
is
go.
what
We
she's
got a pass
pitching.
ball. Addison gets it, scores easily, stands up, doesn't even have to slide. Puts Bellefontaine
Up 2-0.
up 2-0.
You know, but back to Joy there. You know, she stops, tells her, hey, what kind of pitches they are, how quick they are, gives her the information that's needed, and you know, that's uncoachable. It's just a character of a kid that, you know, has been around it a lot, and, you know, not surprised that she's a pitcher. You know, to stop and say, hey, this is what she's doing here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
I mean, just great teammate courtesy.
Absolutely. Heminger, the 5-hole hitter, senior as
Foul
well.
ball hits off the ankle of Heminger. Brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
The third baseman on the season, batting average a little over 250, 10 RBIs, 12 hits, 6 runs. Oh, just foul.
Foul ball just barely outside of the first base line.
Evens the count up at 2-2 here. Chieftains looking to get another base runner here.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And high. Brings
Really-
the count to full.
A really good at-bat here. Running the pitches up here in the first inning as well.
Three-two pitch.
Oh, really good pitch
Strike
there.
down the middle. Frozer.
With one of the books,
Great
our
pitch.
score stands.
That was about the same pitch
Red Raiders 0.
that they left hanging there to the 3-hole hitter, and Wycall just drove that thing to left field. And
Great shot by her, right? Great placement on the hit. Got a score in. Going into the top of the second, we got Bellefontaine leading London 2-0.
Fogan back in the circle here to start the second inning. Andy, Cunningham, Durham, and Spencer, the first 3 up for the Red Raiders.
Here comes the pitch. Low and inside to Cunningham. Brings the count to 1-0. for
Cunningham, just a sophomore, batting .450 on the season. On base percentage, .532.
Wow.
17 RBIs. She's getting about an RBI every other at-bat, 40 at-bats on the season and 17 RBIs.
And fouls the second pitch off right down the first base line. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Same thing with this London Red Raider team, Andy. Looking at the roster, they have a lot of freshmen and sophomores as well.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Extremely young team. Joy a little high and outside there.
And the 2-1 pitch. Outside.
Good spot there. if I'm the coach, I say it's a good miss. It's right on the white line, but, a really good take there by Cunningham.
3-1 count to Cunningham, 0 outs. Let's see if Fogan can battle back, and the pitch.
She gets the called strike there to get it to full count here.
She's really painting that low outside corner.
Yeah, she is definitely leaving everything low in the zone, trying to induce those ground balls right now. Just missed it outside.
And Cunningham will take her base.
Now hitting
For
the
London.
Red Raiders, third base, number 11, Lorraine Durham.
Durham up.
And the
for
third
London.
baseman Durham comes up for the Red Raiders.
Also just a sophomore, hitting .308 on the season. Let's see if they get a little bit of movement, trying to get a runner in scoring position here. Look as though she wanted a square there, Andy. It was a little
Yeah.
outside.
It was a little outside, low and outside. Brings the count to 1-0.
I can see London trying to, the head coach from London's giving calls there, so
You figure
Batter
they're
just-
looking to advance the runner. To
absolutely.
scoring
Batter just acknowledged, tapped her head. Runner did the same thing, so I would not be shocked to see trying to be a little small ball, but another pitch outside.
position. And Fogan gets it in there for a strike. Oh, yeah, he called a strike. It's 2-1.
Looked like it was a little outside.
Yeah, I
and
did.
he-
I
he's
thought it
got
was
a
low and outside too, but
he's got a better view than we do.
right. That's right. 2-1 pitch coming up for Fogan.
Oh,
the
offered
attempted
there.
bunt, yeah. She committed. Great pitch.
Yeah, Joy is definitely trying to make them bunt this down the first base line here right now. Nothing's inside. Looks as though they're playing like a third baseman's back, so they can't go first to third, or the third baseman's back. Oh, it could be a
Great
double
job.
play.
It's
Way to field her position.
1-6 fielder choice. Great job by Fogan.
Spencer up the shortstop, hitting sixth.
Next up for London, shortstop, number 16, Chloe Spencer.
And that gives London their first out of the top of the second inning. And we have the shortstop, Spencer, up for the Red Raiders.
Also another sophomore, Andy. We watched her warm up, and
Man, she's good.
yeah, she can definitely play for sure. Oh, pickoff attempt just missed. Great play there by Wycall, throwing it over to try to keep the base
Good
runner
heads
honest.
up. Yeah, good heads-up play.
Especially when you
Experience.
got a right-handed batter. You have nothing to worry about. The zones, it's completely clear without a left-handed batter there.
1-0 pitch was low and outside.
She's going to
Addison
test her
throws it
again.
back to first base. A little aggressive base running by the first base runner. Who is that? Dunham? Dunham is the first base runner for the Red Raiders.
Yes.
Spencer has a 2-0 count. Fogan delivers and
Foul
is fouled
ball.
off.
Two balls, one strike, one down. Top of the second. Number 21, Alt, the DH hitter, on deck.
2-1 delivery. And strike. Blew it right by her.
Really good pitch there by Joy.
Brings the count to 2-2. Let's see if she throws this rise ball right here on the 2-2 count. And got
Blew
her.
it by her. Oh, they're
Oh,
throwing it down too.
Got her.
Oh, safe.
Man, that was a
Really
plug.
close play.
Now hitting for the Red Raiders, Desmond
Great
Peter,
throw by
number
Addison. That was
21,
close.
Sophie Hall.
Yeah, that was really good play. Good job by, the shortstop getting over as well, Dolan, to try to get that double play.
And Fogan records her third strikeout of the game. Puts her up to 96 on the season. Two outs for the Red Raiders. The count is 1 ball, 0 strikes. And the 1-0 pitch delivers.
Oh, really good movement there.
Great pitch.
You can see that thing just curve in there, and a lot of movement from the lefty there. Gets it 1-1. Oh,
Got her.
but she is in a pickle for sure. And she is back safe.
High tag. Got to get low. Get down on the base. Get the glove to the base.
Way not to give up, though, and keep your team alive and while you're still in scoring position here. Instead of the third out and you're jogging in ready to hit, it's a 1-1 count and potentially still to score one here for the Red Raiders of London.
The thing is, the senior Addison has been putting them on. She's thrown great throw downs. I mean, it's just high tags. They got to get the tag down a lot faster than what they're doing.
Really good pitch there to take the lead here. Oh, wait, now it says 2-2, so it is 2-2, 2 outs.
And the delivery fouled off.
Ball. Joy is really living on the outside against these right-handed hitters right now. She's leaving everything fairly low in the zone as well. So,
yeah, really not giving them anything to really crank out. There's not any. I mean, great placement.
Great
got her with a
movement
high
there.
fastball. Beautiful rise ball.
Fourth strikeout of the evening so far. Going to the bottom of the second, Andy.
And, Jeremy, we are starting the bottom of the second inning. Bellefontaine Chieftains 2, London Red Raiders 0. So Fogan's pitching lights out, not giving the Red Raiders anything to hit at all. Bellefontaine came out bottom of the first, put 2 runs on the board. Let's see if they can repeat bottom of the second.
Yeah, we're going to see if they're trying to play any small ball, trying to just get runners on, create a little bit of chaos, and we'll see here with the senior Joseph up.
Another senior for the Chieftains, Briley Joseph.
She's hitting .310 on the season, 6 RBIs, and 29 at-bats.
Let's see if the senior can start them off. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside there, Andy.
Counts 1-0. Pitch just missed inside.
Another pitch inside. Takes it to 2-0 here. Definitely a hitter's count here.
Oh yeah, a strike's coming. Should be.
Yeah, you do not want to get down 3-0 and have to throw a fastball.
Here's the delivery.
Outside 3-0.
3-0 to the senior. It'll be great for Bellefontaine to get the leadoff hitter on base, back-to-back innings.
And she went on the 3-0 count.
Good pitch inside. Blew it right by her. She's a little late on her pitches. On her swing, I should say.
It was a little bit of a defensive swing. Ball
Yeah, like
was
she
coming
didn't
in.
know
And,
if she wanted to swing or not. It was kind of a check swing.
and she gets a ball outside and gets to go to first base here. The junior plays first base for Bellefontaine.
The Chieftains were aggressive on the base pass in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Brings the count to 1-0, 0 outs. Bottom of the second.
Chieftains, Andy, being extremely patient at the plate right now as well. making the pitch count go up and finding one that they can drive. Calls the outside corner there to get it to 1-1.
And here comes the 1-1 pitch. A high outside. Brings the count to 2-1.
Boyd is third for the Chieftains in RBIs this season with 11. Hitting .244 on the season as well. Gets a foul tip there.
Brings the count to 2-2. No outs. And here's the 2-2 pitch. She hits it a second. Fielder's choice. They got the force out. But it advances the runner, Brayley Joseph, to second base. So Chieftains have a runner in scoring position. One down.
Designated hitter Cantor's up, junior. Looking to try to extend this lead here for the Chieftains.
They should score. Foul tip.
Just a little late there, Head coach telling her just a little quicker. Got a couple options. You move back in the box. You can choke up a little bit to get that barrel through the zone a little quicker and see if she can make this adjustment and get another run here for the Chieftains. Fouls another one off there.
Brings the count to 0-2, one out. The senior Brayley Joseph on second for the Chieftains. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside.
Pass ball. Gets them to third base here. Another pass ball, and we can get a free run, as I would like to call it. The catcher just took her eye off of it and right off the tip of the glove. And
pitcher's count 1-2.
Inside there.
Yeah, tough competition. You can't have quote unquote free runs. You can't give up runs, and that's the thing that I felt like Bellefontain's done a lot this year. Give up a lot of free runs, and not scoring at a high average as well. So
there's a strikeout there.
Got her looking.
Next up for the Chieftains, second base, number 6, Paxton Stewart. Go P. Stew.
Another freshman here. Hitting .263 on the season.
First ball to the freshman. Low and outside, brings the count to 1-0. 2 down. Runner at third base, the senior, Brayley Joseph. Let's see if the freshman can knock her in.
Foul ball there. Good pitch to foul off and trying to make one in play here and get the Chieftains up 3-0 going to the top of the third potentially.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up in the wheelhouse, but she fouls it off down first base line. Brings the count to 1-2.
London pitcher as well has left quite a few pitches low. That one just a little higher in the zone there, and Stewart just fouls it off. Getting the direction from the head coach here and trying to put the ball in play to extend this Chieftain lead.
They have her play in the pool. Huge gap in between center and right field. And she pulls it to short, grounder to short. 6-3.
Really good play there by the shortstop Spencer. Throws it over to first.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the 2, Red Raiders hold Bellefontaine scoreless this inning. So the score is the Chieftains 2, Red Raiders 0.
Start the third inning here, Andy. Chieftains 2, Red Raiders of London 0. Really good defensive effort and pitching effort here from Joy Fogan and the Chieftains.
Oh, she's been lights out all game. Let's see if she can carry it on top of the third. The pitcher for the Red Raiders is up. Here's the pitch. Fouled off down the right or first base line. Bring the count to 0-1.
Yeah, a lot of these at-bats right now for the Red Raiders, they're fouling everything off to the right side. They're extremely late on Joy. If I'm the head coach, you got to either move back in the box or you got to choke up a little bit. I'm choking up so she can't just throw drop balls and everything else and make it hard to get, but gets it back to 1-1 here.
Just barely missed on the outside. She threw some heat on that one. 1-1 pitch. Great pitch down first baseline, and it is
just foul.
Like you said, Jeremy, really late, super late. They have to be a little bit quicker, make adjustments.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just not seeing it out of her hand well enough. Sometimes it is difficult for a right-handed batter to see it from a lefty. Oh,
that was close.
I don't know if I'm a batter, if I can, if I can not swing at that one as a batter. It's a good eye.
Brings the count to 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Well, just under the first baseman's glove there.
And that should be a base hit, not an error. It went right underneath her glove.
Next up, the Red Raiders. First base, number 13, Katie Schatz.
Red Raiders getting the call from the head coach here at third base.
Got the left-hander up for the Red Raiders. Here's the pitch.
And she is going.
And she gets in there safely.
A really good jump there.
Yeah. Addison was a little late on the throw down. I think she was having a hard time getting the ball out of her glove.
And the way that jump was, even if she fielded it clean,
it didn't matter.
Nice rip.
Oh, just over the outreached arm of Stewart there. Hard hit ball.
And that's going to score a run for the Red Raiders.
That's just a good hit there. Hard hit ball, just out of the reach of the second baseman, and gets the Red Raiders on the scoreboard 2-1 here. With the leadoff hitter, Webb, up to bat.
The order for the Red Raiders.
And
batting number 7, Sam Webb.
And Webb grounded to first her first time at bat.
Yeah, and it usually gets a little tougher each time you're through the batting order,
They've seen you.
Yeah,
they've timed you.
Yeah, they know what to expect. They just seen her earlier in the week as well. But, it's being able to see a pitcher multiple times. You start to figure some things out for sure.
And the pitch down third base.
Oh, great play!
Great play. Gets the force out at second.
Good job. Good job there by the second baseman and get over and get that force out to get the lead runner.
Great play by the senior Chloe Heminger.
And tossed it over to Stewart, the second baseman there.
5-3 force out.
A really good play, because if that doesn't happen and they just get the out at first, the hit most likely scores you a run, especially anything in the outfield. Now with one that's still at first, hit in the outfield, you might only have first and second or second and third, and that could be a tying run potentially. As there's the hit, and she's coming up firing.
There's another shot just right over the second baseman's head, a little looper into right field, but it's effective.
Next up for the Red Raiders, number 22, Lily Ball.
The 3-hole hitter, the left fielder, Lily Ball. Hitting .381 on the season, 11 RBIs. She has runners at first and second here.
And Fogan struck her out the first time at bat. Here's the pitch. Low and outside.
This is when it's hard to get a big lead and try to do anything to run from second to third. You have a lefty up, clear zone for Wycall to throw down to third whenever she wants it. And it's hard to really get a huge lead.
Second pitch, high and outside to the lefty.
Yeah, Joy just needs to calm down here, leave everything low like she was in this first and second inning. A couple balls got up a little bit in this inning, and they've been able to drive them, but just missed inside there.
Brings the count to
3-0.
balls, no strikes.
3-0, and potentially your cleanup hitter up with only one out, and potentially the bases loaded.
Yeah, Fogan just needs to relax and throw it in there like she did right then.
That's a good pitch there.
Great pitch. Brings the count to 3-1, one out.
Yeah, the sophomore Cunningham at bat. Next up, or ball. Next up will be Cunningham.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hits it down first base line. She will get the force play at first.
Really good play there. Good way to induce an out.
Next up for London, number 12, Chloe Cunningham.
Everything's going to right. I would be shifting everything to the right.
Yeah, Chloe Cunningham, like I said earlier, her on-base percentage, .532. She has 18 hits and 40 at-bats. So this is one you gotta make really good pitches around, especially with runners on second and third. And Joy leads it off with a really good outside pitch there for a strike. Kind of takes control of this at bat with a 0-1 count, 2 outs. Looking for anything in play to make a play on here for the defense.
Straight down the middle and fouled off by Cunningham. Brings the count to 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Outside.
Oh, really good miss.
Man, that was a great pitch. Great location.
Great eye there by Cunningham.
Yeah.
It's tough to take those. He's been calling those outside pitches pretty consistently through the first 3 innings, and good eye there.
Got her.
Rings are up there. Great pitch by Fogan. 5th strikeout on the night. 2 away from 100 on the season. And her second looking strikeout of the game.
Yep, and that will end the 3rd inning with your Chieftains 2, London Red Raiders 1.
We're back here in Bellefontaine as the Bellefontaine Chieftains, Lady Chieftains 2, Red Raiders of London 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. Really good game here, Andy. No errors for either team. Good pitching, good timely hitting by both teams to get a couple runs on the board, and really good game so far. We're back to the top of the lineup.
And the freshman will start us off. She got on base
And scored the first run of the game.
Yep, scored the first run for the Chieftains. And we got to talk about Joy Fogan. She's really pitching lights out. She's 3 strikeouts away from 100 strikeouts on the season.
2 strikeouts.
Two strikeouts away. That's so impressive. Let's see what the freshman's got at the plate for the Chieftains.
The Cameo had a nice slap bunt in the first inning here. And
there she goes again.
she tried it again. That's one thing I don't think a lot of people understand. Cameo's a right-handed young lady, and a lot of them go to the left-handed side of the box to get that extra step or two. And as quick as she is, like, how impressive it is to go to the opposite side and be able to get on or do anything.
They got her. Great play by the third baseman for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, that is a bang play. If you mishap anything there, she's safe. Really good play there by the third baseman, and chucked it over to the first base and got the out there.
And that brings up the senior Ava Dolan
And
for
that
the
was
Chieftains.
That was Durham at third. Really strong arm there to get it over there to get the speedy freshman out.
Here's the first pitch to the senior. And foul tips it. Brings the count to 0-1. And the pitch. Strike.
Really good movement there. Looked like it was about to go inside and just tailed in for a strike.
O2 pitch. And got her swinging. Great off-speed pitch.
Yeah, really good pitching there.
Number 9, Addison White.
Good way to move the ball all over, high, low, inside, outside. And then with the change of speed there on the third pitch.
Just really messed her timing up. Great pitching, like you said, Mosley.
Wycall up here.
Wycall doubled in the first inning for
Yes.
the Chieftains.
Got an RBI double. And the seniors has played extremely well for the Chieftains. Especially this year, but her whole career here in Bellefontaine.
And here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled down third base line.
Andy, she has 54 at-bats this season and 28 hits and 54 at-bats.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's
over 500.
unreal.
Yep. I mean, to hit 400 in high school softball is great. That's a great achievement. So hitting over 500 or at 500, that's remarkable. She's taking her time.
Yeah, she's looking to drive one here.
And
Another nice shot.
Right up the middle for a single.
Approaching the batter's box for B-Town, number 28, Joy Fogan.
Joy had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. I'm thinking they're going to let her swing away here with 2 down. And,
Yeah, I mean, I would let her swing away.
10 home runs on the season, Bellefontaine school record for a season.
What was it, every 5 at-bats?
She is every 5 at-bats she hits a home run on average right now. She has 49 at-bats. This is her 50th at-bat. She has 10 home runs and 49 at-bats. And she drove that one, and
drove it over the right fielder's head.
Yeah, bad read by the right fielder, and they're sending her home.
Addison's coming home, and she gets down at third, and they got her at third. She scored. The senior Addison scored first. They should count the run.
Yep, run is scored, and hopefully Joy's okay going into third there.
Hard slide.
Face forward, but really good hit and helped her own cause to get that run back that they took advantage of last inning. So
and a great relay by the right fielder and second base as well for the Red Raiders. Great play.
Yeah, good way not to give up on it. I mean, a bad read, didn't open her hips up, came forward, which, your first read's always back in the outfield, and just let it go over her head, but she didn't give up on the play. And, gets it into the second baseman. Second baseman throws all the way to third there on a rope and gets Joy out going to third there. But an RBI there by the pitcher, and really good hit there. I thought the wind may have carried it, but an RBI and 3-1 lead by the Chieftains.
Yep, Fogan helped her own cause and hit them run, hit the senior Addison in for the Chieftains. Fogan just needs to shake the play off at third and come out here and throw her game.
Yeah, hopefully
she's okay. That was a really tough slide head first.
Absolutely.
She kind of went end over end.
The Chieftains looking to make a pitching substitution. Going to the senior,
The Chieftains now on the mound, senior number 24.
Ava Dolan.
The Red Raiders coach is telling his team to be watching the new pitcher, getting their timing down.
Yeah, Ava's been in 8 games this year, pitched in 13 innings for the Chieftains.
Leading off for the Red Raiders, number 11, Lorraine Durham.
Third baseman Durham coming
Durham,
up.
she scored the only run for the Red Raiders today.
Durham also just a sophomore.
And here comes Ava Dolan's first pitch of the game. And
And it
she
is a
throws
strike.
Brings the count to 0-1 to the sophomore. Oh, 1 pitch.
And a bunt gets
Outside.
laid down and it's foul.
It's foul.
Yeah, I don't know if Ava thought she was going to be pitching today, on senior night, but she's stepping in the circle here. And her first 2 pitches looked extremely well.
Yeah,
so
she's got an 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter for the Red Raiders. Oh, 0-2 pitch.
a really good job by the catcher trying to pull that one in and frame it there and just outside, but really good play. I believe they put Cantor at second, and they shifted
Nice
over
rope
Paxton
to third.
Stewart.
Great play. Oh, just barely missed it. Low throw by Heminger. And Dunham goes to second base.
Hitting next to the Red Raiders, number 16, Chloe Spencer.
It looked like we was going to get an out there. Just a little low. Got by the first baseman, and Red Raiders have a runner in scoring position here.
And I believe Spencer got on with a single for the Red Raiders last at bat. They have Dunham, the sophomore, in scoring position at second. And here's the pitch. Low, outside or inside for Dolan. Brings the count to 1-0. 0 outs. Ball high and outside. Brings the count to 2-0. Shot to center field.
Oh,
it
just
falls
off the hands of Green. Second cut off there by the pitcher, and a run comes in.
And smart base running by Dunham, too, as well, for the Red Raiders. Brings up the score. Chieftains 3, Red Raiders 2. Top of the fourth, 0 outs. Runner in scoring position for the Red Raiders, Spencer.
Alt, I believe, is up here.
The DH Alt is up.
I think number 7, right? No, 21. Yeah, Alt. DH.
She slapped a single right over the second baseman's head the last at bat.
Yeah, she had a nice shot over Paxton Stewart. That was at second. That is now at third. Ball gets past. The runner advances to third here.
Red Raiders got momentum, top of the fourth.
Yeah, they got the tying run here, Andy, at third base with no outs.
Counts 1-1.
And there's 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and outside. Brings the count to 2-1.
All good throw down.
Keeping them honest.
3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. To the 7-hole hitter, Alt.
Great
Good
pitch by
pitch.
Dolan.
Looks like it's going to tail foul, and it does. Good way for Dolan just to go after the hitter there at a 3-0 count, or a 3-1 count, and get this thing full to try to get the first out here in the 4th.
Here comes the full count pitch.
Just outside.
And just outside. Barely missed outside. He's been calling them today, by the way. But the last few times on the outside, he's let it go.
Hitting next to the Red Raiders, number 3, Annabelle Fowler.
London has runner on the corners, 0 outs.
The sophomore pitcher coming up here for the Red Raiders, trying to help her own cause here.
She's 1 for 1 on the day with a single.
They just let them go to second there with the runner on third. No out, second, third, 2 in scoring position here for the pitcher. As the Red Raiders try to take the lead, bunts foul.
Bring the count to 1-1. Great. I mean, I see what they're doing, and that makes a lot of sense. Sacrifice bunt to get the runner in.
Yeah, right now the Red Raiders are hitting well, and a couple errors by the Chieftains have got this game a little closer with a one run lead.
Pitch is low. 2-1 will beat the count. Low outside brings the count to 3-1 for the senior Ava Dolan. 3-1's the count. No down, 0 down. Runners at third and second for the Red Raiders. And ball high outside for ball 4.
First baseman Jackson coming up here with the bases loaded and no outs.
Next up, the bases full of Red Raiders, number 13, Cadence Jackson.
Just a freshman, Andy, hitting .327 on the season, 10 RBIs.
And what a situation she has herself into. She can really rally the Red Raiders right here in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, she can get them their first lead for sure. And
first pitch high, ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Could try to open the game up a little bit for the Red Raiders with bases loaded, no outs, and only down 1 run.
And the pitch high.
Good stop there by Wycall, not to let the runners advance there.
Counts 2-0 with the bases loaded for the Red Raiders. Pitch.
Really good pitch. Oh, good throw down. Good snap down to third base there to keep them honest.
Counts 2-1 to the freshman. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High. Bring the count to 3-1.
Extremely important pitch here, Andy.
Yeah, she's really got to get Jackson out here for the Chieftains.
Yeah, you want to induce a ball in play here, and if it's hit sharply, the infield's in a little bit, and it is a walk. Ties the game up 3-3 here. If I'm the head coach, I thought this may happen. I thought Wycall would bring them in here and try to calm the senior Dolan down. Just trust the defense. Get the ball in play here and see what can happen.
Yeah, I feel like she just needs to settle down. And, you know, it could be a mental thing to where she didn't think she was going to pitch today. And now she's all of a sudden out here pitching, so it may take her an inning or two to get warmed up and to get settled in.
It's definitely difficult when you haven't thrown many pitches probably in the first 3 innings of the game because you're out there playing shortstop. She's probably warmed up a little bit, I would assume, pregame. But you go 45 minutes to an hour, and then they call your number, and you only get 7 pitches. It's not the easiest thing to do. Leadoff hitter up here for the Red Raiders, Webb. You know, they're really getting to the spot of their lineup where they want to be.
Oh, yeah, I think Webb's 1-2 on today. Struck out her first appearance at the plate and hit a single her second appearance at the plate.
Yeah, her on-base percentage this year is .556, Andy. 39 at-bats, 15 hits. And she's also very fast when she gets on the bases with 8 stolen bases on the season.
As the leadoff hitter should be. Well, the bases are full with Red Raiders, so here we go. Pitch, 0-0 pitch. High outside, gets away from the catcher, Addison. And the Red Raiders score again.
They just released a little high there, hit the backstop, and a wild pitch scores a run to take the lead for the Red Raiders, 4-3 here. No outs, 1 ball, no strikes.
One-oh pitch to Webb.
Good pitch there.
Great pitch on the outside corner.
Evens the count 1-1, no outs.
Low outside. Brings the count to 2-1 for Webb. Still no outs, top of the 4th. She's just missing low on the outside and inside corners of the plate. Brings the count to 3-1.
The other thing is right now the Red Raiders are being extremely patient, Andy.
Great shot to center field. And she brings it in, tags up.
And we get another run there by the Raiders, but without a throw down to home there, they don't advance from second to third. So
that's a plus for the Chieftains. But they do put another point on the scoreboard, brings it to 5-3, 5 Red Raiders, 3 Chieftains.
Fogan's coming back out here.
Webb has her second RBI of the game. Joy Fogan is back on the mound for the Chieftains. So even though she's re-entering, she'll still get 7 pitches to warm up.
No, she generally I think they give them 3 to 5. And she may get 0, it looks like.
Back in the circle for the Chiefs. Now batting for the Red Raiders, number 1, Addie Sims.
Runner on second here, 1 out. Red Raiders have
scored pitch by Fogan.
4 runs this inning to take a lead by 2.
Low inside fastball for Fogan on the first pitch. Brings the count to 0-1. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Really good pitch there by Fogan. Fastball away and
great
swings over it.
Bases loaded for the Red Raiders. Oh, I'm so sorry. Runners on second and
just second.
Just second for the Red Raiders.
And Dolan went back to her original position. Wow, that is a tough pitch to lay off of.
Yeah, it is. That was a good pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch.
Yeah, when I'm the pitcher, I want that one.
That's right.
When I'm the hitter, I don't want to call. So it's a tough one to not swing at. Too close to not swing at in my eyes.
1-2 pitch, got her swinging.
Gets her there.
Be Fogan's 99th strikeout of the year.
Yeah, 1 away from 100 on the season here for Joy Fogan.
Yeah, Heminger got me on third base with that red pullover. I thought that was a runner on third for the Red Raiders.
If so, we better go tag her, Andy. She's off the base. Foul ball there. Fogan gets ahead of the count, 0-1. 2 outs. Trying to leave that runner stranded at second base and keep this lead only to 2 by the Red Raiders. Really good pitch
Great
there.
pitch.
Hits that outside corner. Gets it to 0-2, Andy, and if she could do another one like that, it'll be strikeout 100 potentially on the season here coming.
Man, that pitch looked like it was going to the inside corner and made its way to the outside corner. A lot of movement on that pitch. 0-2 count. Foul tip.
Ball. Really good way to fight off a good pitch there. By Ball, the left fielder. She also plays third base for the Red Raiders.
Ball stayed alive with a foul tip. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Another foul. She's definitely making her work for it right now. Fouling off some really good pitches here and having a good at-bat.
I would throw something off speed, low and outside.
It looks as though she's right on it right now. Everything's fouling straight back, so an off-speed pitch may not be the worst thing for sure.
Finds the hole in between shortstop there. And drives in another run for the Red Raiders.
Extends their lead 6-3.
The freshman Jackson scores for the Red Raiders.
Jackson for London, number 12, Chloe Cunningham.
A couple errors for the Chieftains this half an inning and some pretty good hits by the Red Raiders to get 5 in this inning, Andy.
And the big hitter Cunningham is up.
Good outside pitch.
Brings the count to 0-1. The score is Red Raiders 6, Chieftains 3, top of the fourth inning. 0-1 is the count with 2 outs.
Hit the second. Sharp hit.
I mean, that was a rip. That was a shot to second base. Another error on the Chieftains, though.
Approaching the batter's box for the Red Raiders.
That was definitely a hard hit there and off the inside of the leg and bounced out to the outfield. And potentially no damage still here done if they can get the out here.
Yeah, got runner on the corners, 2 outs. Dunham is back. She's been hot all day with the bat.
Yeah, sophomores played a really good game today.
Has scored 2 of the 6 runs for the Red Raiders.
Good outside pitch there by Fogan again.
Fogan brings the count to 0-1.
Joy still has 2 more seasons here at Bellefontaine, only being a sophomore to be able to pitch. So,
And the accolades that she already has, it's amazing.
absolutely. Another good pitch.
Man, painting the outside corner to these right-handed batters. Brings the count to 0-2.
Two runners in scoring position here, though. So, a big pitch being down 0-2 and giving up 5 runs here in the fourth. So, try to stop the bleeding a little bit here and get out of the inning.
0-2 count. That was runner interference.
She is safe.
Well, I mean, on Dolan's account here, on her defense, it took her a second. The runner was right there when the ball was hit, so it took her a second to get the throw over to first base. Great play by Dolan.
And a speedy runner there getting out of the box. Made it an extremely close play there by Dolan with a great throw. Just, a ball that wasn't hit as sharp as some of them have been this inning and kind of just found a hole a little bit.
And Spencer's been hot for the Red Raiders. Right up the
Line
middle, she
drive.
shoots it. Another score comes in for the Red Raiders.
Good way to stop it there in center field by Green.
Denham advances to third base.
Now hitting for London, number 21.
The Raiders kind of have turned the game upside down here in the fourth inning with a 7-run fourth, Andy, to take the lead 8-3.
Yeah, they have rallied this top of the fourth inning for sure. Nice pitch by Fogan, fouled off.
Yeah, long strike there.
Oh, 1 pitch.
Oh, good throw down
That was
again.
close. Great throw down.
Yeah, Wycall has made a lot of those plays.
She has, man. She's aggressive behind the plate.
Yeah, she's a ball player for sure.
Counts 1-1, 2 outs, top of the fourth. And the pitch,
Just
low
inside.
and inside. Great. I mean, another
Yeah.
great location for a pitch. I mean, you can't be mad at that.
No, she's definitely hitting her spots right now. It's just some timely hitting by the Red Raiders right now.
But it's like you said, this is the fourth inning. They've seen her. They saw her Monday. So they're getting used to her timing and what she's throwing.
Yeah, it's good movement there again. Looks like a few pitches that may have been called strikes throughout the day, but 3-1 count here.
See if Fogan
Runner
can
on
battle
second, third.
3-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Blasts it by her.
Oh, really great stop there by the third baseman.
Great scoop by Heminger.
Yeah, the senior.
Full count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Blasted down right field line,
That's
just
a foul
barely
ball.
foul. What a rip.
Yeah, that definitely would have scored too, Andy, and that was a hard hit ball there.
The DH has had a huge stick for the Red Raiders this evening. Full count pitch.
Another
She
foul
stays
ball.
alive.
Good at bat here. She gets the count full and knows something in the zone's coming, and she's fouled 2 of them off here.
The pitch, high and inside.
Bases loaded here.
Now hitting for the Red Raiders, number 3.
It's Fogan's second walk of the
Siren,
evening.
yep. Siren up the pitcher again, Andy. You know, her first at bat this inning, she got on, scored a run to help her cause, and she's going to try to do it again here. And it looks as though we are getting a pinch runner, potentially. Yes. Number 24 is coming in to pinch run, which is Lucy Green, the freshman.
Lucy Green checks into the contest.
You know, a long half an inning here for the Chieftains.
Yeah. 7-run inning.
And a handful of errors and a handful of timely hits.
Second base.
And they get out of the inning there. Good play by Stewart to get out of the inning.
With our score, London Red Raiders 8, Bellefontaine Chieftains 3.
The thing is, a lot of softball still left to be played. Chieftains can definitely have a hot bottom of the fourth and come back.
Absolutely.
Still got a couple more innings. They don't need to be down. They need to dial in and get in the zone and get the bats going.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens here in the fourth, Andy.
All right, we are back to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Red Raiders 8, Bellefontaine Chieftains 3. But it's just like we talked about. They just need to get the bats going. A lot of softball still left to be played. We have the senior Chloe Heminger up.
Yeah, then the senior Joseph will be hitting second. And then Boyd, the junior first baseman, will be hitting third in the inning.
The thing is, we're getting people on base. We just have to be able to advance them and score.
Leading off for the Chieftains, number 19,
We're gonna-
Chloe Hemming. Yes.
5-hole hitter coming up here. Hitting .255 on the season. 10 RBIs.
She went down looking her last at bat. Inside fastball got her for strike 3. Let's see if she can start off Bellefontaine in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, see how aggressive they are here. They've been fairly patient at the plate, and after a long half an inning there, the pitcher batted 2 times in that inning. That arm might be a little cold, and see if there's some patience at the plate here for the Chiefs.
Great pitch.
Good pitch right up the middle. Great
right
hit.
the middle.
Way to lead off the bottom of the fourth here by the Chieftains.
Hitting next for the Chieftains, number 4, Brian Joseph.
Senior Joseph coming up here. Runner on first.
Joseph scored for Bellefontaine the last time she was on the base pass.
High pitch there. Gets the runner over to second. Gets him in scoring position. This is how Bellefontaine definitely would draw up the bottom of the fourth after that top of the fourth inning for sure.
1-0 count for the senior. Here's the pitch.
Outside. And they are being patient, and Heminger with a great hit right back up the middle, now standing on second. In scoring position here for the senior Joseph. As she works the count, 3 balls, no strikes, Andy.
I would take it right here. I wouldn't swing.
Yeah, 4 of the 5 pitches in this half an inning has been balls, and that is ball
outside.
4. 4 straight pitches.
The Chieftains have runners on second base and first. And up is your first baseman for the Chieftains.
Yeah, the first baseman coming up here, Boyd, just a junior.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, he calls a strike on the outside
Low
corner.
Outside.
It's a tough call. That's a call you definitely want as a pitcher when you just threw 4 straight balls. Gets ahead of the hitter here. That one just outside, evens it up 1-1.
Huge gap in between center and right field for the left-hander.
Yeah, if she can if she could drive a ball here, potentially could score 2. Get the Chieftains back in this thing.
Hits it up the middle of the pitcher. She goes for the force play, gets 1. Advances the runners to third and second for the Chieftains.
First in the batter's box for the Chieftains, number 26, Natalie Cantor.
Cantor up for the Chiefs.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 3, 1 out.
Oh, and they got him in a pickle.
Got the senior Chloe in a pickle.
Go, Chloe.
And they get her
They
out.
got her. High tag, but got her. Smart play by the pitcher.
Now hitting for the Chieftains, number 6, Paxton Stewart.
Yeah, way to look back and get the third, the runner on third to commit home there. Not give up a run and get an out.
Well, that's 2 down for the Chieftains. Paxton Stewart's up. Rips it to short.
They are going to call runner interference.
Well, that should have happened with Dolan. If he was going to call that, they should have called that the last inning when Dolan was trying to make the play at short. Same scenario, same exact play.
Yeah, Sandy, it's a tough call.
tough call.
Runners, Chieftains had some life there. Runners on first and second, no outs, and they get out of the inning scoring none there. That's a tough pill to swallow. Going to the top of the fifth inning here. Down 5 runs are the Chieftains.
We've seen that happen a few times already this game. It's just the 2 incidences that we're talking about, but it's happened multiple times. You figured you would play your shortstop either back or up. I would play him back to get out of that base,
The base path.
the base path. So.
It's so hard from the difference of softball and baseball, with it only being 60 feet to first base.
That's true too.
It's not. I mean, you're getting balls hit to you extremely hard, and you're creeping forward as the shortstop, and just got on the way there, and they get an easy out as interference.
Leading off the top of the fifth for the Red Raiders, number 13.
Yeah, I don't mind playing the shortstop deep.
Yeah.
As long as they're moving, to be at least even with the bag, unless there's a runner on second already.
All right, well, we start the top of the fifth inning. Like I said, Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 3. Fogan's still on the mound for the Chieftains.
Ball
High and
outside. Joy's definitely flexing her fingers a little bit here after the slide into third earlier in the game. Those first few innings, she pitched incredibly well.
She did.
And after the slide into third, after a deep hit to right field, and she got pulled there, it's kind of changed the game a little bit. And she's missing a couple in the zone.
Stuff she had in the first 3 innings.
Yeah. I don't know if her hand's a little hurt or what it was, but it didn't look good sliding into third there.
No, it did. Nice
Way to battle
right
there at 3-0 and get back in this at bat at 3-1. She's a tough kid. She's out there trying to battle for her team.
Oh, right. 3-1 pitch.
Great pitch there to
Nice
get it to
pitch.
full. Way to battle back here by the sophomore.
Nice pitch.
Foul tip
Foul
out
tip
as a
out.
strike. 100. That is strikeout 100 on the season for Joy
That
Fogan.
was Joey Fogan's 100th strikeout on the season.
I mean,
Top of the order for the Red Raiders, now batting number 7, Sam Webb.
to be a sophomore. and
See,
to
I'd
have
be
100
taking that softball, Andy. Not to interrupt you, I'm taking that softball, writing 100 on it.
That's right, and keeping it forever.
Giving it over to my mom and dad.
That's
That's
right, yep.
that's an accomplishment, to have. So
Well, congratulations to her. What an achievement, especially as a sophomore. I mean, that's a great achievement anyway, but as a sophomore, got 2 more years. She's going to break. She's going to break it. She'll break her home run record. I mean, this kid is absolutely an amazing athlete.
that's
Good pitch.
that is a good pitch to a lefty there. It's hard to get around. Fastball right on that inside corner. And she's definitely painting the lines.
Webb's been pretty hot her last 2 at-bats. Foul ball to third base.
She gets jammed up there. Same exact pitch. It's tough to get through as quick as it is, being 43 feet. So
Nice pitch.
she just
Jammed
saws
her.
it off. Great backhand. Oh,
She beat
and
it.
barely beats it out. Great hustle. Good play there by the second baseman, Stewart, to give him a chance. Good backhand. Released it quick and couldn't do anything any better there, Andy.
Like you said, a great hustle by Webb to get down the baseline. So she's been hot her last 3 at-bats. And here comes the ball. Ball struck out her last at bat. Tries the bunt, foul tip.
I think this is Sims.
Sims.
Yeah, the center fielder,
That's right, ball's on deck.
the senior. Addie Sims for the Red Raiders.
Counts 0-1, 1 out.
She's got 21 hits, 54 at-bats this season.
She fouled it off, brings the count to
0-2. Play there to Stewart.
Paxton Stewart's been busy over there at second base. Great play. Gets the second out of the top of the fifth inning. Two outs, and the Red Raiders have a runner in scoring position at second base.
And
Hits
another
to
hit.
Paxton.
Go, P-Stu. Go, P-Stu.
Great
Great
play by
play.
Paxton Stewart.
Really good range, glove side and hand side there by the second baseman to get the last two outs of the inning. You know, and for the first baseman to get back there, she's extending out, trying to make the play as well at first, and you know Stewart's there for the backup and a flip over to first to get the out and get to the bottom of the fifth here, Andy.
Well, that was great. I mean, no runs scored, top of the fifth for the Red Raiders. That helps out the Chieftains' mission tremendously. And they've scored every inning besides the first inning in the fifth. So maybe, like I said, the sticks can get going for the Bellefontaine Chieftains and they can come back and make a run at this. Still a lot of softball still left to be played.
Yeah, they're bottom of the fifth. Red Raiders run the same pitcher back out there, Siren.
I would keep her going. She's been very effective at the plate and on the mound today.
Yeah, Annabelle's definitely played a good ball game so far.
Top of the order for the Chieftains.
Cameo Green leading off the bottom of the fifth.
Cameo Green, the freshman for the Chieftains. She is 1 for 1 today at the plate. One for 2 today at the plate.
Yeah, she got a hit in the first, and she got out there in the third on an extremely close play. It was a bang-bang play that she just got thrown out there by the third baseman that, you know, he couldn't have made it any closer. Just a great play there.
But what kind of struck out to me is what you were talking about the last at bat that she had is she's really a right-handed batter, but to do the slap, she converted over to the left-handed side of things to get that extra step towards first base.
Yeah.
That transition, when you've always batted right-handed your whole life,
Absolutely.
you go to left-handed, especially in competition like this.
Another thing, Cameo will also let her this year in track this spring, Andy. And she's also a great basketball player as well.
She lettered in basketball too, right?
So, yeah, she's, you know, as a freshman, she can have a lot of letters in the very near future. You know, you got track, softball, basketball.
Great bunt, little hard.
You know,
Great hustle down first baseline, but great play by the third baseman.
absolutely, but Green's just a really good multi-sport athlete. And the future is bright for her in multiple sports.
Right. And the senior Ava
Dolan's up here.
up.
Looking to get the Chieftains offense started here on the bottom of the fifth. Change up just missed outside.
Brings the count to 1-0 with 1 down.
You know, Wycall on deck. Couple really good hits so far, 2 for 2 on the day. If we get a base runner on here with Wycall up to try to start it going. Good eye there by Dolan.
Yeah, a little high.
2-0 count. Fouls off, yeah. Fouls off an inside pitch there.
Brings the count to 2-1.
Those are the toughest pitches, I think, is when it looks like it's about to go down the middle and it just trails off inside, and it's hard to get your hips through there, being so close. Unlike in baseball, 17 feet difference is a lot. Good eye there, 3-1.
The pitch was low and inside, brings the count to 3-1. One down.
Hitter's pitch here, Andy.
Oh, yeah. She's got to throw the strike. Nice
good
rip
hit.
right over the second baseman's head. For
Really
Ava
good
Dolan.
rip there by the senior.
Hitting next to the Chieftains, number 9, Addison Weichel.
Like you said, Jeremy, Addison Weichel has been on fire at the plate today.
Yeah, hit a nice double to left and then another rocket right up the middle. Oh, good pitch there. She's definitely looking to drive one here and keep this hitting going. She's 2 for 2 on the day.
0-1 pitch. Nice rip.
There's another one, same exact spot.
Right past the shortstop.
3 for 3 on the day.
Approaching the plate for Bellefontaine, number 28, Joy Hogan.
Joy with a huge hit, her last at bat to right field. Kind of got misread by the right fielder. Got thrown out at third after a great relay. And big gap again, Andy, from
Huge gap.
from center field to right field.
Looks like they're throwing her all outside,
Yeah,
real
they're-
low and outside.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to stay away from the inner side of the plate to the lefty here to try to force it to the left side of the field with runners on first and second here. Get an easy tag out at third.
And the 1-0 pitch.
And they are
outside.
definitely staying away.
And they don't care if they walk her. Loaded the bases up.
Yeah,
8-3 lead. You're okay with that.
Yeah, especially against a young lady that's fourth in the CBC in home runs and quite a few RBIs, obviously, to go with it. Yeah, this is almost like an intentional walk in baseball when you're just standing up and throwing it in the other batter's box right now.
Smart move, I feel like, for the coaches. I think it's great.
Yeah, I
She's
would
a
not.
hot bat.
Yeah, I would not give Joy a pitch at all. As you could tell, 3-0 when you're 10 softballs off.
Shot full of Chieftains, number 19, Chloe Heminger.
We got bases loaded. Chloe Heminger, the senior,
Yeah, coming to bat here.
her last at bat, she hit a single right up the middle to get the Chieftains going.
Fourth. She is fourth on the team in RBIs, and she has 3 of them on the base right
Great
now
pitch
ready.
right down the middle. Brings the count to 0-1, only 1 out, bottom of the 5th.
A base hit here could really get the Chieftains going in the bottom of the 5th. The outfield's fairly deep here still.
0-1 pitch.
Foul ball. Just missed it there. Looks as though the timing is there. We'll see what kind of pitch Siren comes here with. See if it's anything off speed.
Outside.
She kind of has a slowdown as well at the pitcher's mound. If you watch it, she will rock. She'll have her foot completely up and pause. So it could be
Right
a little
there.
bit of a timing.
Yep. I see exactly. I've been noticing that all game.
Yeah.
It's a timing thing. It has to be.
And she definitely gets a really good leg drive off of her back foot
She does.
to throw quick. So 2-2 here. Bases loaded. 1 down.
Nice pitch. Nice rip
Oh,
down third
good
baseline.
hit.
That's going to score a few Chieftains.
It's going to
They hold
score
her
one
up,
for
one.
sure.
Ava Dolan scores, the senior.
Really good hit there. After getting down 0-2, Andy.
For the Chieftains,
Puts
number
4 on the board for the
Ryan
Chieftains.
Joseph.
Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 4.
You know, as a senior, that's an at-bat you can remember. You get down 0-2, you foul 2 pitches off, and then you get 2 balls that come in after you foul those 2 pitches off, and then you rip one down third there and get an RBI. You know, something that she can definitely remember on senior night. Gets this lead down to 8-4, and the head coach comes out to talk to the pitcher here. Same thing that just happened again for Bellefontaine. You know, sometimes
She's got to settle them down.
yeah, and I'm a firm believer. Maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes like a big hit, like right now, say you get a double or a triple and you clear the bases. Honestly, sometimes I think it calms the pitcher down. Like I don't have to worry now. There's only one runner on. You know, you single, and there's still all the pressure on you because one pitch can turn into multiple runs again. And sometimes just, you know, hitting the ball and hitting it sharp can, you know, cause a little chaos. And right now the Chieftains are trying to do that. Down 4, only 1 out here though, but the tying run is at plate now.
That's it. And Brayley Joseph, she's been hot at the plate.
Yeah, senior here. You know, last game we'll have here in Bellefontaine, and
She walked her last appearance at the plate.
yeah, hitting .310 on the season, 6 RBIs. Looking to try to add to it here. You got to think drive this first pitch. It's going to be the best one you're going to get. And she definitely went after it. And you know, it's a senior leading player right there. She knew what was coming and just fouled it off there, though. A little high there. Might have chased one, but
Yeah, she did. Fouled it off.
fouled it off. You know, she's ready to try to make a contact on a ball here and
Trying to be aggressive.
yeah, get her team back in the game.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Just outside. Oh, no. Good throw down there. Big lead there as well from first base.
Heminger felt safe with that big lead because somebody on second. Fogan's on second. Inside. Brings the count to even 2-2.
Yeah, you got Wycall on third, Fogan on second, and Heminger on first.
Nice rip
Oh,
right to the
good
shortstop.
catch by the shortstop. And a
Take it.
throwaway. Going to get at least 1 run in and potentially 2.
Addison gets in.
Really good play there by the shortstop to get the out and try to get a double play, just an errant throw. Good slide back there by Heminger. And it does cut the lead down to 3 here. Still the same thing. Tying runs at the plate. 2-1. 8-5. Running on everything now.
Fogan on third. The singer Chloe Heminger on first.
Outside ball there. The junior Boyd.
Here's a 1-0 pitch to Boyd. Called a strike.
Evens it up at 1-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Chieftains trying to rally. Drove in 2 here in the 5th.
Here's the 1 pitch. Fouls off. Stays alive. 1-2. One-two pitch to Boyd. Straight down the middle, ripped.
Oh, little.
Oh, she gets there.
Oh,
They got her.
Got her out.
Ooh, that was close. Little dribbler down third baseline. Good hustle by Boyd. And we end the 5th inning. Chieftains scoring 2. Strengthened the lead down, or the lead of Red Raiders down 8-5. So your Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 5, going into the top of the 6th inning. Looks like the Chieftains are bringing in a new pitcher. If I'm not mistaken, that is the senior Chloe Heminger.
No, she's just handing it to her.
Oh, okay.
Just handing the ball to Fogan there.
Yeah, I thought Fogan's still pitching great.
Yeah, she's pitching well for sure.
You know, for hurting her hand on that slide.
Yeah, the seven run fourth has really turned the game
That was
upside
the
down
game
a little
changer,
bit.
man. And I believe this is Cunningham.
Leading off for the Red Raiders,
number 12, Cunningham.
She's had a big stick all game for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, hitting .450 on the season, Andy. 17 RBIs. She leads the team.
Go, Chloe, go, Chloe.
Oh, good play, but just bounced off the hands of Boyd there at first.
It's just the little things that matter.
Next up for London, number 11, Lorraine Durham.
Here goes Durham. She's been hot at the plate and on the base pass today for the Red Raiders.
We'll see if they're trying to bunt here. They're getting the call from the coach. Would not be shocked to see a bunt to try to move the runner here for stealing. Squares the bunt.
Great pitch by Fogan.
Gets the strike. One thing is Cunningham does not have a stolen base on the season. So
she's not really a threat on the base pass. Foul
Yeah.
ball, bunt attempt, trying to squeeze the runner down to second.
yeah, they're trying to definitely get her in position and scoring position here, but you know, with two strikes on you now, you got to swing away. It's a risky thing to try to lay a bunt down with 2 strikes, but and they did try it.
Popped it up.
Good play there by Wycole to get the pop fly to the catcher. And
Hitting next to London, number 16, Chloe Spencer.
The sophomore Spencer's up for the Red Raiders. 1 down. Top of the 6th inning. And the pitch.
foul ball.
Just a little late.
Runner on first here. No balls, 1 strike.
Nice rip to short.
Great
Great
play by Dovin trying to turn 2. And gets her.
got it.
What a
Great
play by the senior. What a play.
You could say 6-4-3 double play, but that was just a 6-3 double play right there. That was a great play by Ava Dolan. The
Yeah,
senior.
hard hit ball, and she just takes it to second, throws it on over to first. What a play by Dolan there.
I mean,
We're back here after a great double play there by Dolan there, Andy. See if the Chieftains sticks can get hot again. Only a 3-run lead for the Red Raiders. Chieftains scored 2 last inning, and Cantor going to lead off for the Chieftains.
yeah, if they get hot in the bottom of the 6th like they did in the bottom of the 5th, score 2 to 3 runs, we got us a ball game.
Absolutely. It goes Cantor, Stewart, then back to the top of the lineup with Green.
Looks like there might be a new pitcher for the Red Raiders.
There is number 14.
That
Bella Peterman, the sophomore. This will be her 11th appearance. She actually has the most innings for London at 50. She has 61 strikeouts on the season, 4.1 ERA, with a 4-5 record coming into this appearance here in the 6th inning.
So she's their leading pitcher.
She
as
is
a sophomore.
Yeah, they're the starting pitcher they had tonight has had 35 innings, and they have a senior that has 22 innings.
Peterman now on the mound for the Red Raiders. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Chieftains, number 26, Natalie Kennedy.
Here we go to start at the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 5. Sophomore is the new pitcher for the Red Raiders. And her first pitch. Whoa, way high
Just
outside.
a bit high.
Tried the corner.
She can't believe it herself. She's like, man, I can't believe I did that.
That's one thing, though, about pitchers. You know, you have to have like a goldfish mindset and be able to forget, right after that play. And she's definitely got some speed to her.
Yeah, she does.
And she seems to be a little quicker than the previous pitcher. And
high and outside.
And a big windup as well. I mean, she uses everything. You see that back leg drive.
1-1 count. High fastball.
And she leaves everything up in the zone.
Just a little late.
At least the first 3 here. Oh, good movement and foul ball.
But would it stay alive?
Yeah, Cantor sawed off a bad one there for sure.
Counts still 1-2.
That was a good pitch and a bad pitch to be a batter, but she got a piece of it to stay alive here. And another one.
Making the sophomore work here. Count still 1-2.
Yeah, looks like Peterman's kind of settled in here.
1-2 pitch.
What an at bat here. Yeah, 4 straight foul balls here.
4 straight fastballs as well. So something's coming. Off speed, 1-2. I mean, it's the pitcher's count.
Yeah, this is when you can throw one and see if you get them to chase it. I would go down and in here and see if I could get them to chase one.
And she does.
And that's where they went. But great eye there by Cantor. Not to fall for that one.
Counts even 2-2. No outs. Bottom of the 6th.
Just foul.
Just foul. She's starting to straight these foul balls out. She's getting her timing down.
5 foul balls in an at bat.
I mean, that's
no matter the outcome of the at bat, it's a good at bat.
That's right. Making the pitcher work. Working overtime.
You have a 8, 9, 10 pitch at bat. It's always a good at bat.
Down third base line. Can she get there? Great play.
Yeah, another good play by number 24 out there. Green.
Coming to play for the Chieftains, number 6, Paxton Stewart. Let's go, Stu.
Paxton Stewart's been hot at second base defensively today.
Yeah, she has played extremely well at second, with quite a few hard hit balls coming her way. Good movement there. She's right on it, but just blew it by her there.
Oh, 1 count.
Another good pitch.
Pretty much down the middle, but low. Had a lot of movement on that pitch. 0-2 count, 1 out.
Cunningham's came in, and after her first wild pitch there, she's kind of settled down for sure.
She really has. 0-2, low and outside.
She's a smart pitcher as well. She's moving the eyes of these batters, throwing high, throwing low, inside, outside. She's working everywhere right now. Foul ball there by number 6, Paxton Stewart. These Chieftain hitters are on it for sure. I mean, fouling these pitches off and see if they can get another one in play here.
1-2 pitch.
Outside. And it's getting a little rowdy here. The boys' baseball teams came over to support the girls here for Bellefontaine.
Finally starting to hear the fans.
Good eye again. Has worked the count full. In the top of the lineup, Green on deck.
Here comes the full count. Big rip
Puts
up
one
the
in
middle.
play and gets a single
Great
there.
Single.
Really good at bat again there.
Top of the order for the Chieftains. Step of the plate, number 1, Cameo Green. Go, Cameo.
As soon as Green just came in, you seen the third baseman take about 4 steps forward. And they're expecting a slap here. Yeah, they're definitely going to try to charge. And
low and outside.
as a baseball guy, I think it would be difficult to be a pitcher to see the batter moving towards you and running with the bat to be able to slap to get down the line. It would definitely mess my eyes up for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, inside. The defensive swing there.
Yep. Brings the count to 1-1.
But Stewart did, reach on the pass ball there and gets the second.
So Chieftains got runner in scoring position. Paxton Stewart.
See if Cameo can put this thing in play here. And good swing.
Great fastball in the outside corner.
Yeah, Cunningham's, really moving the
pitch
ball
to the
around.
freshman.
Oh,
Foul ball.
they're asking right now if it was a bunt and to try to get a third strike.
They're saying that she was swinging.
Yeah. So the home plate umpire conversed with the other umpire and just called strike 3 there on the outside corner.
Now
Dolan's up.
Chieftains, number 24, Ava Dolan.
Ava Dolan had a single her last time at bat.
Yeah, really good shot. Another one here could get Wycall up. That's 3 for 3 on the night.
Right. Inside pitch. Throw down to second.
And Wycall has hit everything sharp today. It has been great contact over the shortstop, right up the middle, then a double to left center.
1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
Evens it up 1-1.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Stayed alive.
I think the pitcher missed that one there. The catcher really was lined up on the outside corner there, moved over, and that thing trailed back over the center of the plate, and Dolan looked like she could drive that one, just fouled it off.
1-2 pitch to Dolan.
Oh, good hit there. Center field and just
right to
out.
Center. Great routine fly ball. Well, that ends the 6th inning. Red Raiders 8, Chieftains 5.
We'll end the seventh inning with our score: London Red Raiders 8. Bellefontaine
Really good game so far, going to the last inning on senior day here for the Chieftains.
See if the Chieftains can't get a 1-2-3 and get the bats going in the bottom of the seventh.
Absolutely.
This is still a ball game. We still have a softball game, folks. Well, we're about to start the top of the seventh inning. Fogan's still pitching for the Chieftains. She pitched the first couple of innings, had an injury trying to advance when she was a base runner to third base, hurt her finger. The senior Ava Dolan came in, pitched the inning, and Fogan has been back ever since the fourth inning. Macy Green will lead off for the Red Raiders. She is 1 for 3 on the day. And here's Fogan's first pitch. Ripped to right field. Great single by Green. So the Red Raiders off the top of the seventh. Really strong. Leadoff hitter is on base, first base. With a single. That will be their 9th single of the game. And the pitched ball outside. Brings the count to 1-0.
Yeah, really good shot there, Andy. Get a runner on first.
And this is Dunham up for the Red Raiders. She's been hot all day.
Wild
ball.
Pitch.
Green will advance to the second base. Red Raiders have a runner on scoring position. Count is 2-0 with 0 outs. Top of the sixth. Two-0 pitch from Fogan. High. Let's see if she takes this pitch 3-0.
And she
and
does.
4 straight balls from Fogan. Dunham's on. She's been hot on the base pass, which I believe brings up the freshman Jackson.
Yeah, it is. Candace Jackson up here. Hitting .327 on the season. 18 hits and 55 at-bats, 10 RBIs.
Looks
for
like
the
the Red
lefty.
Raiders might have a pitch runner.
Yeah, they're
Maybe not.
Yeah, they're definitely pinch running for the runner at first.
Yep. The freshman Jackson.
Now heading for London, number 13, Cadence Jackson.
Can't see a number that just checked in there, but good
Nice
pitch there by
pitch.
Fogan.
Counts 0-1. No outs. Runners at first and second for the Red Raiders.
Foul ball hitter in the box. Down 0-2.
This is where Fogan likes to live. Pitchers count 0-2.
And these are big outs, definitely with only a half an inning to go. If you're a Chieftains fan, you don't want any more runs. That one gets away.
And that'll advance the runners to third and second.
Took a weird hop
It
for
did.
sure. I don't know if it hit the front of the plate or that thing hit the top of the backstop. Why call to go out and talk to Fogan here? You know, the senior played extremely well so far today, the catcher.
Oh, she's played great at the plate and defensively. And what I like about her, how aggressive she is behind the plate. She's going to throw down. She's going to keep you honest on the base pass.
Absolutely. And if I'm an umpire, I like her even more. You know, she's kept him clean all game.
Yeah, he
you
hasn't
know.
been beat up any.
So, all good
Great
play.
pitch. or a great play by Fogan.
Just a little delayed there from the throw back to first to third. I think they didn't realize that they had a runner on third there. It was a little nonchalant and just missed a runner there to potentially make a play and get a double play.
Always have to be in the game, right? Always.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's like you said, Jeremy, these base paths are 60 feet apart.
yeah, it's
Doesn't
tough.
Right. There's not a lot of time there.
Good hard hit. Dolan with a good play.
Ava, great
play.
by Nolan. That's 2 good plays she's made.
Yeah, Boyd with a good catch there at first. And another run, though.
Sam Webb was the previous batter with the RBI.
Another run gets it to a 5-point lead or a 5-run lead.
So that is Webb's 4th RBI of the game.
Yeah, she's played extremely well.
And the pitch.
Hit over
Paxton
to Stewart.
She's been busy. She's been good. 3 down. Well, we will be going to the bottom of the 7th. This will be the Chieftains' last chance for victory right here. Red Raiders 10, the Chieftains 5.
You know, Webb's coming into the game with 9 RBIs. She has 4 today. So, you know, the senior,
That,
the senior is going to definitely remember this day of, hey, I got 4 RBIs, against Bellefontaine and potentially one of the last games that they'll have. And the sophomores going back to the circle for the Red Raiders, Cunningham. Not only is she an extremely well pitcher, she also leads the team in RBIs on the season with 17.
Yeah, she was
coming into the game.
She was on fire at the plate.
She also leads them in strikeouts with 61. She has a shutout this season and has now pitched over 50 innings as just a sophomore. The Red Raiders will be bringing back 3 of their 4 pitchers next year, and Peterman, Cyan, and Breeden, sophomore, freshman. The only one they are losing is Alt, which appeared in 6 games this year, 22 innings, the senior.
Oh, she was their DH as well for this game, this particular game.
Correct.
Leading off for the Chieftains, number 9, Addison Weichel.
I tell you, Weichel leading off for the Chieftains. You wouldn't want somebody else, better than Weichel to start you off at a rally right here.
Absolutely. If I got to pick anyone to come up and, hey, I need a hit, now's the senior number 9. She's 3 for 3, 3 hard hits. The only thing, she's not seen this pitcher. So different mindset potentially.
First pitch, low inside.
Big moment for Weichel to potentially go 4 for 4 on your senior night. 3 for 3 is unreal, and 3 for 4 is still really, really good. 750 on a senior night.
Oh yeah, you can't beat that. 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, hard hit there.
Hard hit. Is it going?
That's gone.
It's a home run.
Addison
Weichel with the 4 for 4 night.
Addison Weichel with a
2
shot
singles, a double, and a home run.
to right center field.
Addison Weichel with a home run.
Be her 2nd home run of the year.
What a play. Andy, as you stated, you don't want anyone else to lead this team off other than her.
That's it. She's been on fire. That's why she's going to the next level to play next year at Marietta.
Now hitting for the Chieftains, number 28, Joy Fogan.
Her 2nd home run of the season. She came in batting .509, Andy. 4 for 4. You're going to go up. It's crazy if you think if she went 2 for 4 today, which is amazing, her batting average would have went down. But you go 4 for 4. I mean, that's phenomenal. And now you have the power hitter of Bellefontaine coming up. That is 4th in CBC in home runs with 10. Has the school record only as a sophomore. Beat the previous record of 7. So I'll see if Joy can go back-to-back here.
She could go back-to-back if they'll pitch to her. They're throwing everything low and outside to her. They're going to intentionally walk her again.
Yeah, the last time she's seen a strike, she actually laid down a sacrifice. And she's just trying to put one in play now.
That was low and outside, but she's aggressive. She's going for it.
Her previous at-bat, she had 1st and 2nd, Andy, and all 4 pitches were in the right-hand batter's box. None of them were close. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chieftains down 4, as that one is also in the right-handed batter's box.
Well, it looks like they're going to put Fogan on here.
Yeah, they are not pitching to her for sure.
And they will pitch to the senior Chloe Heminger, who's on deck. But she's pretty red hot, too. I believe she's had 2 hits in the game so far.
Stepping to the plate for the Chieftains, number 19, Chloe Heminger.
And when you have a – sometimes it's just smart. You know, it stinks to be really, really good and not want to be pitched to. But, you know, that's a respect thing.
But if you're the opposing coach,
yeah,
you know.
I'm giving her 4 balls and doing the same thing.
Good pitch.
It looked as though that was high.
A little high. Counts 1-0.
She really attacked her there with that fastball and just a bit high. And
Good
now he
pitch
calls
on the
that
outside
one.
Corner.
Yeah, no outs. Runner at first. Chieftains with the lead-off home run by Wycall.
Foul off.
Foul ball.
Heminger.
Good at bat here. If you remember, Andy, her last at bat had 5 or 6 foul balls, and then she got a hit and got on. You know,
Yeah,
as many foul balls as happened.
Yeah.
As many foul balls as has happened, we don't have a ball to play with currently. Wycall gives the pitcher 1.
So Heminger she's on it. Her timing's right. She's fouling everything back, straight back. We'll see if she can put it in play.
Right now, the Indians are keeping everything outside. I would try to go to the inside of the plate here.
High. Oh, they got her in a
Oh,
pickle.
she's safe, though.
Fogan, great play by Fogan.
A little delayed steal, and, you know, you're always taught if you throw behind, you know, just go, especially as short as base paths as these are. And Joy Fogan, just a really good athlete, and she's extremely quick, so.
Well, what that does is put a
second
runner in
base.
scoring position and takes away the double play.
Absolutely, and another foul ball. And we're looking for another softball.
Even count, 2-2, 0 outs.
Another great at-bat here for the senior.
Two pitch.
Pop fly,
Nope.
and it gets down.
Good hustle by the first baseman, just couldn't get there. Jackson, the freshman. Heminger staying alive.
Yeah, she is.
Being stubborn at the plate.
Yeah, her last couple at bats have been extremely well. And she gets a pop fly induced to the shortstop there.
Routine pop up to the short.
First
Spencer.
out of the inning, but you know, for the senior, you can't be upset. That's a really good at bat. You know, you couldn't ask for more. You fouled off quite a few pitches, put one in play, just got a little under it, and you know, a routine pop fly to the shortstop there.
Pitch to the senior, Joseph, low and inside.
Joey's
Fogan stealing.
going.
They got her.
And she is under it.
The tag was high. She got under it. Great slide by Fogan. You notice she did not slide head first that time.
She did not. You know, catcher out here trying to just calm the nerves of the sophomore pitcher. You know, just telling her, hey, I'm assuming she's telling her, you know, the runner at third, you know, it doesn't matter. Just worry about this batter here. And
Foul tilt.
really good pitch
Joseph.
there.
Come on, Bradley. Bradley staying alive. The count's 1-1.
The sun peeking over.
Finally, right?
Yeah.
And when that happens, you just never know. You know, a hard hit ball to first base or anything, the sun's in your eyes, or Just foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out. Fogan's on third for the Chieftains.
For the 6-hole hitter, that's a senior. Oh, and he
Got
called
it
strike
low
3.
Inside. I thought that was low and inside for a ball, but he called it too close to watch.
Hitting next to the Chieftains, number 6.
2 down.
Lena Boyd.
2 down, bottom of the 7th. Red Raiders 10, Chieftains 6. This is their last chance to come back on senior night here and get the victory for the Chieftains.
It's a good pitch there.
Good low outside fastball. 0-1 pitch.
Same exact spot.
Same exact spot. I look for her to come inside on this one.
Yeah, I would probably live back out there, Andy, but try to blow one by up top. I'd try to pitch it high here.
Yep.
And
pitched
she
it low,
stayed
got
there.
her.
And that is the ball game.
Final score this evening,
That is the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, our final score, London Red Raiders 10, Bellefontaine Chieftains 6. Thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast. Hope you have a blessed night and a great week.
Absolutely.
For me and my partner, Jeremy Mosley, thank you so much. See you next time.
Absolutely, Andy.
Senior night to honor Ava, Macy, Chloe, Brian.